But underage drinking, unfortunately, it's one of those facts of life that it's going to happen. You know? And we can do our best. We can try our best to curtail selling to minors and whatnot. It's hard, you know. I feel for the guys who run the bars and whatnot, the bartenders, the guys, the doormen, and all these kinds of things. When you have a rule that says you can come in if you're 18, but you have to be 21 if you can drink, you're just opening up the floodgates right there. You're going to have a problem. You're just going to have a problem.
At the bus stop on Bergen Street, you know I'll try to be on time. Everyone I know has got the same disease. Why don't I? Why don't I? Why don't I? Why don't I? Your $80 haircuts are full of shit. I ain't got no time for magician's tricks. So put away your tape recorder and leave me your keys. Now is not the time to get up and leave. If I were to ask you to start a conversation, would you feel frustrated and your heart tell you no? 'Cause I am not that easy and I am not that innocent. I just need some time to feel miserable.
And there's so many students these days that, you know, they have the fake ID, but they look so, you know, of age. They do. I mean, they look more adult all the time. You know, and it's hard. It's so hard, you know. And that thing about the stamp on the hand, you know, that might be some kind of a deter in some bar where the security is really, really tight, you know. But some of these bars around here where they just pack them in there, you can expect it. It's going to happen. I mean, all they got to do is you got a couple of people that want to party. All they do is they just shelter, you know, like a shroud, you know, around them. Mm-hmm. You know, and get it. It's going to happen. But for the most part, these kids, the ones that ride the taxis most of the time, oh, they're pretty savvy. Well, they know what's a common fare and what's not, and they'll question you on it too. We have set fares, okay? We have set fares. Students are notorious. I mean, it's like they've gone to Nassau or something like that, you know, and they're dealing with the vendors down there, you know. You know, hey man, how about $2 for a ride over here, you know? We can't do that, you know. We can't do that. If we're going to be, you know, if we're going to make any kind of living at this, then we have to charge accordingly, okay? I guess that's part of going to school, man. They get away from mom and dad and say, we ain't putting up with this no more. We're on our own now, man. This is our money. So, yeah, they're pretty careful about how they spend it. If they know that we're going to charge them regular price, if they're going to pack our vans, they're going to stop packing our vans. You know, so you have to make it. You have to make it pleasing. You have to make it where they want to come back and do business with you. You know, and if I give my car to somebody, you know, they're going to expect that, and rightly so. You know, because I'm putting my faith and trust in this person. They're putting their faith and trust in me. Yeah. You know. It really depends on what's going on. Now, Friday and Saturday night, when the students are back, you can count on it being busy, you know, from a certain time to a certain time. You know, like we classified certain jobs as you have the in crowd coming into town. Okay, so like what, 8:30 to 10 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And then, of course, you know, you have the downtime where you're trying to find business, you're trying to generate business, but you know you're going to get it around 1:30 to 2. Oh yeah. When they shut down, we come around. And I'll tell you what, some nights it'll keep you on your toes, boy. I mean, it'll be like there's no rest for the weary, man. You just, as soon as you drop one off, bam, here comes somebody else, man, you know. And ordinarily, that's a good thing, you know. But when you're working a 12-hour shift or a 6 or 7 hour shift and you're just constantly going, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. One of the biggest pet peeves I have is kids crossing the street, not obeying the traffic signs. I'm trying to obey it to keep people alive. Yeah. So when they shoot across the street, dart across the street, that if I've got some kind of an address or whatever on my mind and that's where I want to go and I'm fixated on that and trying to keep up with all the lights and all the signs and everything that's going on and so forth and so on, and then you have that to deal with as well. I tell you, there have been several times where I thought, oh my God, he's gone, or she's gone, you know. And I don't know, by the grace of God, they escape with their life. What's it? Our job is to get those kids home safe.
Yeah.
Now, anybody who drives a taxi, whether it be kids, anybody that's not associated with the university, I mean, your average blue collar worker, we want to get them where they want to go as fast as we can get them there in a safe and timely